What if I told you that the way that you talk to yourself about your clutter is the real reason you're stuck? In this video, we're covering the one word that is sabotaging your decluttering progress and explain why it's so demotivating. That word, of course, is should. There's a psychological concept called reactance, which means our brains are wired to resist being told what to do, even by ourselves. Should feels like a demand, so we procrastinate. But it gets deeper than that. Let's break down the 3 ways this sneaky word shows up when we're decluttering. First, we have the action should. This is the voice of procrastination. This is the should that creates pressure and procrastination about starting a task. For example, you might walk past your garage and think, I really should declutter the garage, or go into your closet to change and think, I really should go through these clothes. Because of the psychological concept reactance, our brains basically feel like we're telling ourselves what to do, which creates resistance. We don't want to be told what to do, and therefore we end up procrastinating. The fix is to connect the task to a positive outcome you desire. Change your should to a want, and it also can help to remember your why. So instead of I should clean the garage, you can say I want to clean the garage because I want to be able to park my car in there when it's cold this winter. And the why might be I'm feeling anxious every time I step in the garage, and I don't want to feel that way anymore. Okay, the second should is the keeping should, and this is the voice of guilt. This should is driven by guilt and obligation and often forces us to keep things that we don't actually use or love. This voice might sound like, I should keep this dress because I spent good money on it, or I should keep this vase because Aunt Sue gave it to me. To fix this, you want to give yourself permission by reframing the item's purpose. For example, you were able to wear the dress once. That's great. It served you for that time, but if it's no longer serving you, it's not serving its purpose. This is often the voice of the sunk cost fallacy, where we think we spent good money on it, therefore we should keep the item. But the reality is that the money's not coming back, whether you keep it or let it go. Sure, you might be able to sell it and recoup some of the costs. And if that's your plan, be honest with yourself and ask, is it really worth the potential cost that it's going to take and the time and energy to photograph, list, sell, and ship the item? And if so, that might be a great plan for you. But if the only reason you're holding on to something is because of its price tag, your home can quickly become a museum of past purchases rather than serving you as a functional space for your current life. The second keeping should that sneaks up is gift guilt. Keeping your aunt's vase because she gave it to you and you love her. This is an incredibly common and tricky one, but the reframe here is powerful. I want to honor my aunt's love, but I can do that without keeping the vase. Remember, the gift already did its most important job. It was a physical symbol of love the moment that it was given as a gift. That beautiful moment is complete, and you now have permission to keep the love forever and let the physical item go. The last should is the identity should, and this is the voice of shame. And this is such a sneaky one because it doesn't just judge your clutter, it judges you. And it's often the voice of comparison. This is the voice that says, I should be more organized by now, or I should be able to declutter faster, or I shouldn't see clutter in my home. I should have it all together. I should have an Instagrammable house. The fix for this reframe is all about giving yourself more grace and focusing on your journey. Instead of saying, I should be more organized, try saying, I am learning a new skill and it is okay for me to be a beginner or to be intermediate. You don't have to be expert on day one. Instead of saying, I should have made faster decluttering progress, you can say, I am moving at my own pace, and that is enough. Your journey shouldn't look like anyone else's. And remember, by celebrating every win, you are rewriting those internal narratives that are in your mind, and you'll be less tempted to compare your journey to anyone else's, and you'll be kinder to yourself along your own journey. because you'll see that you are making intentional improvement every step of the way. So to sum it all up, don't should on yourself. If you struggle with that, please let me know below. I would love to connect and hear how your decluttering journey is going and encourage you along the way. And the next time that you hear the word should, I want you to get curious, my friend. I want you to consider, is it an action should, a keeping should, an identity should, and then try a reframe. As always, thank you so much for watching. I am so grateful that you're here and always rooting for you. Bye.